Hello, teachers. I wanted to show you how to use Google Calendar, as well as be able to share it on your Google site if you choose, as a tool not only for yourself, for your students, for your parents, and even for your staff, other staff members. To get to Google Calendar, you're on your Google homepage here. You have the Google waffle right here. I'm going to click on that. On the top right, I have Google Calendar, which will pop up the calendar. I have the month of March. You see I have several calendars here to the left toolbar. The one that I'm going to be focusing on is my classroom one, so I'm going to uncheck every other one except my classroom one. My classroom one is Stern Superstars 2018-2019. In order to add the date, right here in the top left, I'm going to go to Create. The title is going to be Spring Break. And Spring Break is going to run from March 30th. And it's going to end, so I'm going to click on the date twice. The first time is for the start time, the second time is for the end time. And then it's going to end in April here. It's going to end, it's going to end April 7th as we're going back to school on April 8th. You see here, if you have this scroll down, it has all your calendars. Make sure it's on the correct calendar. It's Stern Superstars 2018-2019. I'm going to click Save. And what you'll notice here, when I go to that calendar, let me go to the different view. Here, you have the spring break right here. Go back up here. When I click on the 30th, spring break, 31st, spring break, spring break. Oops, I don't know how I clicked that. Go back to the correct month. Keep switching back to the month. So, spring break. You notice here at the top, spring break, spring break, spring break, spring break. If I want to add a specific event, so I'm going to go here. I'm going to add title. I'm going to do our Stuart Little movie, which is our March's Reading Month School Read Aloud. So Stuart Little movie, and that is going to take place in March. I'm going to make sure I'm in March. It's going to take place on March 29th. It's going to end on March 29th. I'm going to make sure, because we're all doing it as a school, it's going to start at 10 a.m. and it's going to go till approximately noon. So it's going to be 2 hours. I'm going to make sure my calendar is correct. Save. And you see here on March 29th, it has that time blocked off. Now, in order to add it to your Google site, so you want to go to your Google site. So I'm going to get to my Google sites. And my calendar is already uploaded, but I'm going to show you how to upload it if you choose. So here I'm in edit mode as I am the host of this site. In order to, so I'm going to show you here on my pages, you'll see I already have my calendar. And you can see here March 29th, which is what we added. Stuart Little movie starting at 10 a.m. If I go to April, because I'm in edit mode, it's not going to let me do that. But you can see spring break is starting on the 30th. If you wanted to insert your calendar, the first thing you want to do is make sure here under your pages you add, and you can see here one of my pages is calendar, add your calendar. From there, go to insert. You can scroll down, and here's all the different things you can insert onto your Google sites. You click calendar. And then if you have several calendars, you want to make sure you click the correct calendar, which in this case is my Stern Superstars 2018-2019. Click Insert. Already done that. I don't want 2 calendars. Click Publish. Once you click Publish, you'll be able to view, as well as your students, staff, parents are able to view your Google Calendar. One quick tip: if you have one calendar that you use, this was public on your site. Make sure if you have like a staff calendar with meetings and PD, I would encourage you to have more than one calendar. Specifically myself, this calendar is for anything I want to, any information I want to pass along to my students, parents, and other community members. I have a separate calendar for professional purposes. Thanks for watching.